Shalom, 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 Yasharala. This your boy, Brother Samuel, back at you with another edifying video, right? And today we're going to be talking about, hey, it's too close to the end, right? It's too close to the end, right? So first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Kahala Yahweh, Ba'ashem HaMashiach Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, right? That's all praises to the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son's name is Yahweh Shai, right? And the Holy Spirit, right? So let's get into it. Hey, it's too close to the end, right? So let's just get right into it, man, right? Let's get into it, right? Let's go to it. This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 14 and verse 10. It says, "For the world hath lost his youth, and the times begin to wax old. For the world is divided into 12 parts, and 10 parts of it are gone already, and half of the 10th part, and there remaineth that which is after the half of the 10th part." Right. So out of 12 parts, 10 parts is already gone. Hey man, you don't have to be a mathematician to figure out. Hey man, we in the last days, man. We are in the last days, and this was in the days of Ezra right here, man. Right. So we are in the last days, man. We got to understand that it's time to wake up, right? It's time to get ourselves prepared, man. Right. Perilous times are coming, right? That's what it says, man. Right? Paraphrasing, right? That in the last days, perilous times are going to be coming, man. So we got to understand, man, that we are close to the end, right? Prophecies are happening left and right, right? We see stuff happening every day, left and right. So, we gotta hold fast, right? Salakia, um, let's go to the book of First Peter, right? Let's go to the book of First Peter, chapter 4 and verse number 7. Right? This is the book of First Peter, chapter 4, verse 7. It says, "But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer." Right? It's not time to be uh just being in all types of folly, man. Right? The end is at hand, man. Right? And the end has been at hand, right? But we are so much closer to the end at this point, it's not even funny. And it says, "Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer," man. Right? So it's not time for fun and games, man. We almost at the end, man. It's time to prepare, right? We gotta be like Noah, man, start preparing, right? For that flood, man, right? With that flood being these ICBM missiles, right? That's gonna flood this place called America. Right? But we gotta be sober, therefore, right? We gotta keep our mind focused on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? Because we know that the end of all things is at hand, right? Let's go to the book of Ezekiel, right? Let's go to the book of Ezekiel, um, and let's go to 7, and let's start at verse number 5. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, verse 5. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh thy power, in evil, in only evil, behold, is come. An end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come." Right? So we got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? We out here to blow that trumpet to let people know, man, the end is at hand. The end is coming. Right? While our people are just laughing and joking, right? Partying, right? All on TikTok, all on Facebook, all on all this stuff, man. Hey, and we out here trying to blow that trumpet to our people, to warn our people, right? Who don't think anything is about to happen, right? We out here to prophesy to y'all, to let y'all know that guess what? Death and destruction is coming. Perilous times are coming, right? We are too close to the end to be caught up in folly, man. Right? We too close to the end, right? To be worried about just fruitless stuff, man. Right? Let's get another one, right? We know that we closer than we've been before, man. Right? Just the book of Revelation, right? Chapter 12. I'm gonna go to verse 12, right? And it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." Right? So, you got Esau over here with his little doomsday clock, and he moving it all the time. Hey man, he knows that his time is short, right? And that's why he's coming at you with all this different stuff, man. And I seen this video on the news where now they have this ring where you can use. It looks like a regular ring, and you can use it to pay, for your stuff, man. So we know, like, all this technology, all this stuff, right? It looks like, oh man, that's cool, right? But all that's to try to get you prepared, right? To take that bag of chips in your hand, man, right? To get that MOTB, man, right? And all this stuff is going to implement. And once that starts going, hey, the ball is going to start tumbling. It's going to start rolling even faster, man. So we got to understand, man, that we know that the devil has a short time. He knows that he has a short time, right? And he's going to do all he can to keep you, right? To keep you away from Yahweh Shem Shai, right? And to death and destruction. But you brothers, you elect, hey, you got to stay faithful, right? You got to keep fighting, right? Let's go to the book of Matthew real quick, right? Let's go to the book of Matthew, right? Chapter 24. And I'm gonna start at verse 21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor even shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened," right? For the remnant, right, that the Lord has kept on this earth, right, for the elect, right, for the house of David, right, the time has been, the days are going to be shortened, right? And we can see that now, man. It seems like time is flying by so quick, man, right? We already in what is so-called damn July, and that's damn near over, right? So we got to understand, man, this time is running quickly, man, right? And it's for the elect's sake, right? It's for the house of David's sake, right? Those are the elect men, right? So this is what we got to understand, man, right? Let's get this. So we know we got to get ourselves in order, man. So let's get this, right? Let's go to the book of Second Ezra again, and let's go to Second Ezra chapter 14 and start at verse 13. It says, "Now therefore set thine house in order, and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption." Right? It says, "Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off the weak nature," man. Right? So we gotta cast off these mortal thoughts, man. Right? Oh man, how am I survive? Hey man, you gotta trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, man. Right? Who's gonna give you all things, right? If you seek ye the kingdom first, and all things shall be given unto you, man. Right? It says, "Cast away the burdens of men," right? You worrying about your job, you worrying about all this stuff right now. Hey man, stuff is about to hit the fan where it ain't gonna be nobody working, man. It's gonna be a whole lot of just chaos on this earth, man. Right? So we gotta understand that, man. Like we can't put our we already know what's gonna happen. We just gotta prepare ourselves for that, right? It says put off the weak nature, man, right? So all that emotions, man, right? Brothers and their emotions, hey, that's gotta stop, man. That's gotta stop. You gotta put off that weak nature, man. Right? Put off that weak nature, right? And get into this word and get into these scriptures, man. Right? Because the Lord ain't got time for feelings, man. That's why he gave you these commandments. Right? When somebody gives you commandments, right? They not, hey, listen, I don't care about your feelings. This is what I command you to do, and this is what you need to do. right? That's what we got to do, man, right? It says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times, right? So we should be asking for the Lord, in these last days, man, to give us that faith to endure and to be hidden from all the wickedness that this earth is about to see in these last days, man. Right? All these other thoughts, man, about, hey, you know, uh, is my 401k, is that gonna, hey, man, that's all gonna be gone, man. That's all gonna be gone in a few, right? We need not worry about that, man. Right? It says worry about today, because tomorrow is gonna be sufficient for itself. It's gonna be so, hey, you gonna have to worry about tomorrow. Then you can't worry about it. You got to worry about what's going on now and getting yourself in order, man. Right? Um, let's get this real quick. Salakia. Let's go to the book of Romans. Right? Let's go to Romans chapter 12, right, in verse number 11. Right? And it says, not slothful in business, fervent in the spirit, serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? So we can't be slothful, right? We can't be over here procrastinating. I'm going to get to it, man. I'm going to read later, or I'm going to do it. Nah, man, brother, you need to do it now. You need to get into this stuff now, right? I'm going to watch that video. Hey, you need to watch that video now before the internet is gone, right? You need to get that information now before it's too late, right? But it says, fervent in the spirit, right? That's being on fire for the Lord, man. You got to be on fire for the Lord, man. Right? You got to be on fire right now. You got to ask the Lord to keep that flame blazing, man. You got to keep that flame blazing for the Lord, man. Right? This is that time. This is where you need to start putting on that extra burner and keep going, man, in these last days. Right? Because we know, right? Let's go to the book of Romans, right? This is one we always bring up, Romans 13 and 11. And it says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, right? For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed, right? So this is, we got to understand, man, that each day passeth, that what's going on, man, our salvation is drawing nigher and nigher to us, man. And we got to understand that, right? And we can't sit here and procrastinate. We can't sit here and be slothful, right? We got to stay on fire for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? It says, the night is far spent, right? That clock is damn near 12 o'clock, man, right? That clock is right there. It says, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light, man. So all the stuff that you're dealing with, man, hey, man, you got to cast that away, man. And ask the Lord to cast that away and help strengthen you in the spirit and help you to stay diligent in these last days, man, and stay focused in these last days, right? And keep that faith, man, right? Because the time is at hand, man, right? You got to be able to cast off that work of darkness and put on that armor of light, right? And that light, man, is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? Through this word, man, right? Let's go to the book of Galatians, right? I bring this out a lot too. This is a good one though too, man, because this is where we got to keep fighting, man. Right? This is the book of Galatians chapter 6 and verse 9. It says, let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not, man. Right? So you cannot faint in these last days. You have to keep going, right? You cannot stop at this point, right? Hey, we too close to the end, right? Right, let's go to the book of Luke, right? Let's hear Yahushai, right? It's the book of Luke, chapter 18, and I'm going to start at verse 1, right? It's the book of Luke, chapter 18, verse 1. It says, and he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not faint, right? So we should be praying, you know, and just staying on fire, man. Right? The men ought to always pray, right? If you don't pray every day, if you don't pray multiple times a day, are you going off, man? You need to get back in it. You need to ask that Lord to give you that fervent spirit, man, so that you can be praying to Him, right? Whenever you feel it, you should be going, hey, saying your prayer, man, right? That you should always, right? It says that men ought always to pray and not faint, man. You cannot give up, right? So it says, and he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint, saying, there was in a city a judge which feared not the Most High, neither regarded men. And there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, avenge me of my adversary. And he would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, though I fear not the Most High, nor regard men, yet this widow shall trouble me. I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she weary me, right? So this man, he's like, he didn't have no regards, right, for the Most High or the respect of persons of men, right? But he's like, all right, well, this woman's just going to keep troubling me, man, right? So let me go ahead and avenge her, right? So she can shut up, right? But it says, and Yahweh, Bashem Yah said, hear what the unjust judge saith, right? And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth, right? So, hey, what more than this man who didn't even fear the Most High, said, what more would the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, right? So we ought to be crying day and night unto him, right? And that's why it says that men ought always to pray and not to faint. Hey, we gotta keep crying out to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. We gotta keep crying out, right? We can't stop. We cannot stop at this point, man, right? And we gotta make sure that we are staying together too, man, right? This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, and I'm going to start at verse 2. It says, bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Hamashiach, man, right? So we got to, in these last days, man, we got to learn to where the love is going to wax faint, right? Where we know that the love of many is going to wax faint, where it's not going to be a lot of love in these end times, man. We got to show love to our brothers and sisters, man, right? Especially to our elect, man, right? We got to show that love, man, to our brothers and sisters, man. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because you are the Israelites, right? But it says, bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Hamashiach, right? So we know, man, listen, times happen, man, and we know we'll fall, man. Hey, but we got to get back up, right? You can't be weak in these last days, man. You got to, if you fall, hey, get back up, brother, right? It's the book of Proverbs, right? Chapter 24 and verse 16, right? It says, for a just man falleth 7 times, right? 7 just means a complete number of times, man. You could fall 1,000 times, right? And it says, and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief, right? You don't want to be that wicked man, that's just going to fall and not give up, man. You got to keep going. You got to get back up, brother, right? Because we are too close to the end, right? We're too close to the end, right? And when you fall, hey, you got to get back up, right? And you got to, brothers got to help brothers, man. Stay focused in these last days. Hey, if brothers don't want to be in it, hey, so be it, right? But we got to keep going, right? We got this mission, right? When you're in war, man, you got to keep going. You can't stop, right? You got to complete the mission, right? It's the book of James, right? Chapter 5, and verse number 16. And it reads, it says, confess your faults one to another and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of the righteous man availeth much, man, right? So we got to make sure we're out here praying for one another, man, right? To get the demons off of each other, hey, to stay focused, right? Right, that slothful demon, right? That sluggish demon, like all that stuff. Hey, we got to pray to get that out, pray fast, right? To get that stuff off, man, right? So we can keep going in this thing, right? Let's go to the book of Sirach, right? Or Ecclesiasticus, right? Chapter 2 and verse number 2. It says, set thy heart aright, right? So your heart is your mind, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble, right? It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased in the last end, right? So we got to make sure that we are constantly enduring and not making haste in a time of trouble, man. Make sure that you are thinking about what you're doing before you do it. Don't just be rushed to do it, man, because you could be running into destruction, man, right? Remember the scriptures, remember the precepts that you have in your head, right, in these last days, right? When you see stuff, man, hold on, is this is what Yahweh Bashim Yahshua was trying to tell me, man. Right? The people are saying, lo, he's over here, or lo, he's over there. No. Hey, nope. We gonna see him when he comes. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to discern in these last days, man, and stay focused, man, because we are too close to the end. And all this stuff is gonna happen, man. Everything that's written is gonna come to pass, right? This is the book of Matthew, right? I bring this one out all the time too, man. But I mean, it is what it is, man. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 13. It says, but he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved, man. Right? And when you endure, man, that takes patience, man. That takes patience and long suffering, man. So we got to understand that, right? Let's get the book of 2 Timothy, right? Chapter 2. And I'm going to start at verse number 3. Right? It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach. No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life. Right? You ain't in war and you're thinking about, did I leave that toaster oven open? Nah, man. Hey, you focused on what's going on in that war, man. Right? You focused on that mission, right? Until you complete that mission. Right? It says that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier, right? So Lord's willing, man, we are that chosen to be a soldier of Hamashiach Yahushua, man, or the elect, man, right? Let's go to the book of Matthew, right? Chapter 10, and verse 22, right? And it says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth unto the end shall be saved. Amen. So you're going to be hated for this thing too, man. And we see that in these last days, man. Brothers is hating on brothers, man. Right? I don't like the way that brother doing it. Oh, man, that brother, he got too many. Hey, man, listen. When that happens, hey, just know, hey, the scriptures told us that, man, right? Just know, hey, you on the right track, man, right? When it says, ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved, right? So you should be glorifying Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Hey, guess what? You get to intake in this, man, right? Let's go to the book of James real quick. Right, I got a couple more and I'm going to close it out. All right, the book of James, chapter 1 and verse number 12. It says, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, have promised to them that love him. Right? So this is what we got to understand, man. We got to, blessed is the man that endureth temptation. And that enduring is a patience, man. Right? So in that hour of temptation, man, we got to make sure that, hey, we're holding fast to our faith. And that's our belief in these last days, man, that we're holding fast and trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahushai that he's going to help us make it through, man. Right? And it says, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, right? So when you hold fast, to your beliefs, hey, man, Yahweh Shem Yahushai says he's going to give you a crown of life, man, that he has promised to them that love him, right? If you love me, keep my commandments, right? And this is what we got to understand, man. Let's get two more, Salakia. Let's go to, we got to, patience is going to be the key in everything, right? So this is the book of patience and faith, right? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 12. It says, here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahweh Shai, right? So that patience, man, is going to be the key. That patience and that faith, man, that belief, right? When you have that faith, when you believe, and you'll be patient and you'll wait on the Lord, man. And that's what we got to do, right? When you do that, you're going to wait on the Lord, right? And he's going to fight you through, right? Through his son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, right? And let's get that real quick. This is the book of Psalms, right? The book of Psalms, chapter 27 and verse number 14. It says, but wait on Yahweh and be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Hey, so we got to wait and be patient, right? That's that long suffering, man. That's what we got to do, right? When we know that we're coming to the end, at this point, it's that point that we have only nothing else but to trust and keep our faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in these last days to make it come through, man. Because we know that it's going to be so much wickedness on this earth, man. And we know that, hey, we're too close to the end to give up now. So, brothers, hey, stay strong, right? Stay fervent, keep going, right? Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes scattered abroad. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakadash, right? Keep praying, keep fasting, stay diligent, stay faithful in these last days, right? Keep praying multiple times a day, right? Pray for one another, uplift one another, right? Care for one another, like Christ cared for his disciples, man, right? And with that, a mighty shalom.